For today's lesson, we're going to take a look at systems of inequalities. All right, so this is SOL A.5d, represent the solution to a system of inequalities graphically. So by the end of this lesson, I can write a system of linear inequalities given a graph. I can represent the solution of a system of two linear inequalities graphically. I can determine whether a coordinate pair is a solution of a system of linear inequalities. I can determine and verify algebraic solutions using a graphing utility. I'll know I have it when I complete the exit ticket with 1 out of 2 correct. All right, so let's look at some quick vocabulary. All right, so a system of inequalities is a set of two or more linear inequalities in the same variables. An example is shown to the right, actually shown below. All right, so I have the inequality y is less than x plus 2 and y is greater than 2x minus 1. All right, so a solution of a system of linear inequalities in two variables is an ordered pair that is a solution of each inequality in the system, shaded 2 times or the darkest region. All right, so if we go to the next slide, they'll make a little bit more sense. So looking here, with systems of inequalities, we have either infinite solutions or no solutions. So when we were talking about that dark or shaded area, you can see that this area here is overlapped by your red and your blue. All right, so that shaded area, that is your solution area. So any ordered pair in that shaded region is a solution to the system. No solution, as you can see, there's no overlapping red or blue. All right. So let's take a look at an example. All right. So I have the inequalities. Y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2, and y is less than negative 2x minus 3. All right. So I'm actually going to do these in blue and red so you can see the overlapping area. So starting off with my equation in blue. All right, I have y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. So my y-intercept is positive 2. My slope, I'm going to go up 1 to the right 1. To the right 2. And continue that pattern. Then to finish off, down 1 to the left 2. All right. Since it is less than or equal to, I'm going to use a solid line to connect my points. All right. And since y is less than or equal to, I'm going to shade below my line. All right. Now I'm going to shade my second inequality in red. So I'm starting at negative 3. And I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Finish it off up 2 over 1. All right, I'm actually going to have a dashed line here because I have strictly less than. All right, and I'm going to shade below my line, below my red line. So this is why it's helpful to use 2 different colors or to shade in opposite directions. All right, so as you can see here, I have where red and blue overlaps. That is my solution area. So any point in this overlapping region is a solution to my system. All right, so let's name some solutions. So let's plot some points here. So looking here, negative 2, negative 5 is going to be a solution. So negative 2, negative 5 is a solution. We can also say Negative 10, 10 is a solution. All right, points that wouldn't be a solution, for example, would be negative 10, 3. It's outside of that overlapping shaded region. Over here, we can say 5, 0 would not be a solution because, again, it's outside of that overlapping shaded region. All right, let's look at some more examples. All right, so I have x is less than or equal to negative 3, and I have y is less than 5/3 x plus 2. So again, I'm going to use two different colors to shade. All right, starting with the red with the inequality x is less than or equal to negative 3. So I'm going to go to negative 3 on my x-axis. All right, and since I have x is less than or equal to, I'm going to have a solid line. Oops, that's actually 4. Let's went over one too many. All right. All right, and since my x is less than, so x is less than or equal to negative 3, I'm going to shade to the left because those values on my x-axis are less than 3. All right, now let's plot my second inequality. So my y-intercept is positive 2, and I'm going to go up 5 and to the right 3. All right, to finish off the rest, I'm going to go down 5 and left 3. All right, so since I have y is strictly less than, we're going to have a dashed or dotted line. All right, so here, since y is strictly less than, we're going to shade below my line. All right, so again, we can see this overlapping shaded region is my solution area. So it's asking me, is 4, negative 4 a solution? So let's go over to 4 and then go down to negative 4. So no, it is not a solution. It is outside of that overlapping shaded region. Now it would be a solution to my second inequality, but since we're talking about a system of inequalities, it has to hold true for both of them. All right, now I want you to try this next example by yourself. So you have y is less than or equal to negative 5/2 x minus 2, and y is less than negative 1/2 x plus 2. All right, so again, I'm going to underline the colors that I use. All right, so starting with my blue equation, I have y is less than or equal to negative 5/2x minus 2. So I'm going to start at my y-intercept, which is negative 2. And I'm going to go down 5 and to the right 2. I'm going to go up 5, over 2, up 5, over 2, and I'm going to have a solid line. Since y is strictly less than, I'm going to shade below my line. All right, my second equation, I have a y-intercept of 2. I'm going to go down 1 and to the right 2. To finish off, up 1 to the left 2. And I'm going to have that line because y is strictly less than. All right, so I'm going to shade below my line. All right. And again, we can see that this overlapping shaded region is my solution. All right. So X is the point -2, 3, a solution. So -2, then up 3. All right. So as you can see, that falls right on the line of my second equation that is in red. So -2, 3 would not be a solution because it would only hold true for that second inequality and not the other. So in order for it to be a solution, it has to hold true to both. So it is not a solution. All right. Now we've looked at equations in slope-intercept form, inequalities in slope-intercept form. Let's look at when they are not in slope-intercept form. All right, so I have 4x plus y is less than 2, and y is greater than -2. All right, looking at my first equation, let's go ahead and solve that for y. So we're going to subtract 4x from both sides, and we get y is less than -4x plus 2. All right, so that equation I'm going to put in red. So y is less than -4x plus 2. And my second equation I'll graph in blue. So I have my y-intercept of 2. I'm going to go down 4 and to the left 1. Down 4 over 1, down 4 over 1. Do the opposite, up 4 over 1. And I'm going to have a dashed line. And since y is less than, I'm going to shade below. Switch to blue. I have y is greater than -2. So going to -2, since y is greater than, we have a dashed line at -2, which is a horizontal line. And since y is greater, we're going to shade above my line. So this is going to be my solution area. Give a solution, we can say that -5, -5, 3 is the solution because it's in that solution area. All right. For this example, I want you to try this one on your own. All right. So the first step is to make sure it is in slope-intercept form. And then go ahead and plot your 2 points and determine if -1, -4 is a solution. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is going to make sure that it's in slope-intercept form. All right, so I'm going to solve my first inequality for y. All right, I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And I get 2y is greater than -3x minus 2. Divide both sides by 2. So I get y is greater than or equal to -2/3 x minus 1. So that's going to be my first equation. And I'm going to plot that in red. Oops. Oh, I added that extraness there. All right, and then my second equation, inequality, I apologize. X plus 2y is less than or equal to 2. Subtract x from both sides. 2y is less than or equal to -x plus 2. Divide both sides by 2. And I get y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 1. And I'm going to graph that in blue. All right, so starting with my equation in red, I'm going to start at -1, and I'm going to go down 3 over 2, down 3, over 2, down 3, over 2. Up 3 over 2. All right. And we're going to have a solid line because we have greater than or equal to. Oops. Very crooked solid line. And we're going to shade above because y is greater than. Graphing my equation in blue, we're going to start at positive 1. And I'm going to go down 1, to the left 2. Up 1, to the left. All right. And again, we're going to have a solid line. All right. And here we're going to shade below. And again, we can see this overlapping region of red and blue is my solution area. And now it is asking, is -1, -4 a solution? The -1, -4 is not a solution, okay? So if we were just looking at that second inequality, it would definitely be a solution. But since we are looking at the system of inequalities, it is not a solution, all right? Now it is time for you to summarize what you've learned from today's lesson.